Hello and welcome everyone, this is Botany and Board. I am Bailey, and today we're going to do a rapid fire video here to go look at things on BGG underneath the GenCon Preview. So I have already saved 30 of my favorites, so we're just going to quickly show you what caught my eye. And if you're going to GenCon, maybe pick this up, or if you're like me who has never been to a GenCon, also the idea of going to one kind of stresses me out. So I like to view the previews and then prepare to do my pre-orders online. So we'll go ahead and take it to the website. So in case you didn't know, the BGG previews, if you hit underneath browse and then you hit previews, and then it'll take you right here. So they already have their spiel one out as well. And so the GenCon preview. And so I have things... So there's 560 titles, and I actually did this quite a while ago, so there might have been some that I missed that hit the list before, because I think there's only like 480 whenever I went to look. So I'm going to view my 30 titles. So this is what caught my eye, and I want to show you with the details. Okay, so first one is Avant Carde. So this one got me because Todd, thank you Todd, he had played it and posted it on his channel, Travel with Todd. If you should go follow him, if you do not already, and talk to him down below. He's awesome. And anyways, he had played this game, and I liked the art on it. So the art is just very interesting looking. Like I really liked it's so like clean and vibrant at the same time. So anyways, that looked good to me. And this one played 1 to 5, so it has a solo mode, and then again 25 to 35 minutes is perfect for me. Next up is Radlands Cult of Chrome expansion. So I rate Radlands a 10, so I am absolutely getting this expansion as soon as it comes out. I love to play this 2-player game. White and I are super competitive with each other, and so Radlands is perfect. Next up is Tranquility. So I freaking love Tranquility as well. So the Ascent, so the next new, and it's a standalone game. It doesn't appear to be an expansion. This is standalone. So I'm definitely going to be picking this up. And again, these are always so MSRP 15, so you can probably like buy it for 12 or something. The next one is Alibi. So 3 intricate mysteries inspired by murder mystery dinners. So I love reading thriller novels, mystery novels, that kind of thing. More thriller than mystery, but I also just constantly love the idea of a murder mystery. I'm not very good at acting, so I'm actually not very good at like going to one of those parties because I'm not very good at getting into character. But anyways, in a game form, the only downside was this is 4 to 7 players, so I will need to actually probably like have a party in order to make this work. So, but nonetheless, I was still interested, especially if you had a group that you play with. This would be an excellent, if you ask me. The next one, I don't really know anything about it, but Biomes, I don't know how to pronounce that, clearly. So I kind of just liked it because it was 20 minutes, it was able to play solo, and I thought it had a pretty cover. I don't know much about that. And 6.2 isn't stellar, so will I get this one? I don't know. And it does say it came out technically in 2023, so. Next up, Café Baras. So this is just adorable. Like a capybara, but Café Baras is just so cute. Again, this one played at 20 to 40 minutes. Perfect, and I love the idea of the theme. So I've never played a kids table board game before, but I've seen other people that have played them and liked them, so this might be the first one that I get. Next up is also an expansion for Cubitos, because we love Cubitos, and this is a great one to kind of play with non-gamers as well that come over. Sometimes it's kind of like the racing form of Quacks. Also, this is Luna. Luna's here. And so yes, I will definitely be picking up that. The next one, so this also came out in 2023, and it has... Like, I keep just not buying it, and I don't really know why, but I feel like just anything that's a dark theme, spooky theme, I really love, and it plays at 2 players only, so 20 to 45 minutes, and I like the theme. Where are you going? Okay. now that she's happy. The next thing up is Gloomhaven Button and Bugs. I don't know anything about this, but we've played through the whole Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion, and I absolutely love that game. I also rated it a 10. Okay, you can't put your nails on the table. Anyway, so I'm interested in this one to pick it up. It has a 7.7, also very good, although Gloomhaven, of course, has a huge fan base following, so not surprised on that front. This next one, so I don't know anything about this, but Happy Home. I like the use polyomino pieces to decorate your first home. I love decorating. I love doing that kind of thing. That's one of my main goals in life, is to actually get like my forever home able to build. So like, why don't I want to build a home someday? But I don't know anything about what this is about, but it had a short player time and it did play it too. So I was interested to see what that's about. Next up is, again, an expansion, so fall flavors for Honeybuzz. I really like Honeybuzz, but I have not gotten it out lately. I need to do so. We actually have a request to play it, so I'm sure I'll do a playthrough at some point. But yeah, I do love fall colors just in general, so I might be picking up the fall flavors expansion. Okay, Intent to Kill. This is another one. I love this cover, which I love beige. Wyatt gives me shit about it all the time, but so the beige and then mixed with the bright pops of colors, again, like so clean, like ugh. And then also the detective leads a police investigation against the murderer. Yes, so I love deduction. This one is, I'd like to add this to like, yes, I'm just supporting this being here. Kalahari. I don't know what this is about, but recently Wyatt and I went to Santa Barbara, went to the zoo, and then also some of our friends we went with, they were taking their kids to the zoo, so we came along with them. So we've just been in our zoo era, I guess, and this had meerkats, and I think meerkats are really adorable. So, it also played 2 to 4. So they're only doing the demo right now, and it won't be out until 2025, but I will keep my eye on it. Also, Envy Born Games. So I just did a review and a little like click one hand playthrough of Siren. So if you haven't watched that, you can check that out. It was also designed by Art Casey. The next one, Kronologic, Paris 1920. I liked the cover, I liked the vibe. It said it played at 1, again at 30 minutes, and another deduction, murder mystery. Like, if people are going to keep coming out with stuff like this, I am here for it. Thank you. Yes, I like that. The next one, Maki Master. So we have Sushi Go and also love to eat sushi. And so again, like I haven't played anything from Kids Table Board Games, but this one I thought was one that would maybe fit with us. And it does play 1 to 4 and 30 to 60 seems pretty good. So this next one, I don't know that I'll ever get this, but I put this on here, Mutton Bustin. So I am from a small town, and my dad and brother actually raise bucking bulls, and my dad used to ride bulls. So they go to rodeos all the time. So my brother has kids now, so they always go to all the rodeos with him. And then of course, like whenever you're a kid, they do the mutton busting, which is where they ride the sheep. So that is purely why I might get that game. It's just a party game, and it's just really just dice rolls, so it doesn't really have as much like game to it, but just the theme is what like I feel like I need to get it as a gift for my family. Okay, so next up is Mycelia. So again, mushrooms are kind of close to plants, so it gets me in there with that. It also is 1 to 4. I like the look of it. And 40 to 90 minutes is a little bit longer, but not terrible. I just don't like to go over 90. Next up was Nature. So again, I really like Paint the Roses by North Star. And I don't know much about it, but again, I love animals and whatnot, so that it looked pretty to me. So 1 to 4 players, 30 to 45 minutes. It won't be released until 2025 though, so you only can demo it at GenCon. Next up, Rock Hard 1977. So this thing's been getting some buzz already, and it's actually already sold out of pre-orders on Miniature Market. So I'm waiting for them to come back, and then I will be pre-ordering it because it looks really good. 2 to 5 players and 45 to 90 minutes, so a little bit on the longer side, but I like that it just has a unique theme. I am here for that, and music. I like music, so. Actually, I really like to dance, particularly, is what I like of music, but Wyatt does play the guitar. Okay, so next up we have Stalk Exchange. So this one came on Kickstarter, and I didn't back it on Kickstarter. I couldn't get a good vibe from people that were playing it, like whether they really loved it or if it was just okay. So I'm just kind of waiting to see what people say. But I love the idea of having flowers and then mixing in the economic thing. I'm an accountant, so anything money-wise does go well with my brain. Next up was Tiny Towns Architect. So I haven't played Tiny Towns for a while, but I do really like it. It also plays solo, and so I put this on here just to check into it to see what maybe it offers. Next we have another mushroom game. So mushrooms are very in season right now. This only has a 6.2. So I don't know if people aren't liking it so far, but I'll keep my eye on it to see what people end up thinking. But again, plays 1 to 4. 60, 75 is good for me. And then Vegetable Sock. So this one, Wendy Yee from the Dice Tower, she had this on her top 100. I can't remember what number, but she had it on there. And again, I was kind of like, oh, vegetables, and then stock. I'm interested in economic games as well. And I honestly don't have that many, so I felt like I could pick it up. It has 6.8, not overwhelmingly great, but I don't know. I'm kind of interested. I think maybe it could sing for me, especially 2 to 6, 15, 20 minutes. I've been really just loving quick games lately. It's it just feels so nice to be able to be like, I played that, and I played that, I played that. Okay, so Windmill Valley is the next one. I really like the tulips. I just thought that was really pretty. You want to build windmills and plant tulips. I don't really care about building windmills, but planting tulips sounds lovely. So 1 to 4 and then 45 to 90 minutes on that one. So thinking about it, 7.8 is good. Witchcraft. So again, this one came out in 2023, but I haven't ever picked it up, and I need to because it is solo only game about witches. Why I did not back it on Kickstarter is beyond me, because I love solo games and I love witches. So I was obviously sleeping on it when it came out. All right, last 5. So Colossal Cat in the Box. I have just heard some good things about Cat in the Box, so I've kind of had it on my wish list for a while, so I was just I keep thinking about it, and so this one has even better components, the one that's coming out. And then Don't Starve, the board game. So again, I just kind of like this, it's not quite, Edward Scissorhands, but it gives me that vibe a little bit, like Tim Burton-esque, so I think that's cool. It also plays at 1. And then Foundations of Metropolis. So we just got Foundations of Rome. I late pledged that, and I really like it. So I was like, oh, what is this smaller version? So I'm interested to see what people think of this one, and then I might be picking it up. Sparks. I don't exactly know what it was that made me want this one. Maybe somebody said something good about it, because I'm not real sure. I guess what kind of gives me Wally vibes, which he's cute. So I don't know what brought me to it, but it does play 1 to 4 and 45 minutes. It might have just been that. And then the last thing was Spectacular. And again, I just thought this was kind of a cool looking color. And then it has tiles and dice, and you're making a spectacular animal park. And again, I guess I'm in my zoo era. So, but with that was a rapid fire video of all the games that caught my eye on the GenCon Preview. So feel free to go to BGG yourself, and again, just hit not there, this one, underneath Browse, and then you just hit Previews. You can go through and you can select and put whatever you're interested in, and then you can just apply your filters, and once you do that, you can filter it to however you want if you don't want to flip through all 560. But an awesome way. I probably need to go back through and just make sure I didn't miss anything that showed up late. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you're going to Gen Con, best of luck getting all those games you had your sights on, and then if you're like me, happy pre-ordering to you all. So with that, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you next time.